Greeting, fellow being beyond the fourth wall, also known as YouTube. I hope you have an awesome day. It's been a while. I had a few topics on my mind. I had to cool off quite a bit before I've done the video. I'll put the two video in the description box below so you can follow my line of thought. Well, a more coherent version of where I'm coming from. So, two videos I saw, one from Disney, mgtow, I think it is. Basically, the video is basically how a father of, I believe, 3 boys, maybe 4, anywho, finds out later, roughly 21, 22 years later, that none of the kids are his. Now, this is obviously, I'm not sure if it's before or during the divorce proceeding, and it's just weird as a whole. But that's just me. And 2 out of the 3 boys, I believe, have a decent relationship with them. The third basically threatened his dad, if you go after mom, I'm going to disown you, which is weird because it's not even, yeah, it's his mom, but it's not his dad. It's just weird how stuff goes. But the second video, which is more amusing than anything else, is James Yeager has a guy every 5 years or whatever it is. The guy that did the Hot and Crazy Matrix. They did a updated video, which I think is quite funny. And in this video, they have the gentleman says he had roughly 10 questions that he would ask on the second date, not the first one. And, let's just face it, the first date is really a interview, an informal one. At least that's how I see it as. And the second, like I said, it had 10 questions, could be more, could be less. And basic ground rules are, you answer the question, you pass, or you walk away. Now, this is throughout the second date, which I think is actually kind of funny because, let's just say on the first question, she walks away. Well, immediately it's not worth the effort, whatever the question may be. Whatever is your concern, basically a shortcut, not really a shortcut, but okay, looking into the future, what could possibly cause the problem? So let's just face it, guy, and I hate using this example because women as a whole hate it when we do this, but it makes sense to me even though I don't drive myself. You take the car for a test drive. You check out all the features, all the fun stuff. You check on the house's history before you buy it. You have the expert check it out, see if there's any potential problems. There's a lot of these things that you do on your daily life, but you don't apply these same rules to, it's not really dating anymore, it's more of a hookup, but I like to use the word courting. And you should be applying these now. I'm going to give you roughly 5 questions. These may or may not be the actual questions I used in a second date, but you can get the idea of what I mean. Like I said, no particular order. A good question would be, and you would have to act tactfully. I'm more of a blunt instrument. It's just how I am. What is your actual sexual partner list? sexual history partner. And you can be specific anything as including one night stands, you know, because it's been shown that her sexual history does matter in the present. I'm not going to go too much into detail on that one because you can find that out anywhere on YouTube on that one. Number two could be what the relationship with your father. Or, more importantly, are your parents still married to each other? That would be a good second one. Like I said, I'd give you the variations on that one. A third question could be, are you, and this one, you would have to know whether she gotten out of college. You can figure out what the career. Are you still paying back your college loan? If so, how much you got left? Because that one's kind of important because if you're going to be in a relationship with a woman, you kind of want to know how much debt you're acquiring. And like I said, this is long term. If you marry, you're going to have to deal with that debt, you know, her than yours, you know, co-mingle together. Number four, a good one would be, one thing off the top of my head here. Are you a dog or cat person? Now, it may or may not make a difference to you, but you're trying to figure out her personality. Number five could be easily, what this, put a real thought-provoking one on there just to see what will happen. What's your position on abortion? Or, more importantly, if you know what her position is on it, you could ask her even more shocker. Have you had an abortion done in your past? I'll admit that one is a bombshell. But if you're interested in having kids in the future, if you've had an abortion in the past, that might make a difference. It might not. You know, it could also be another way of saying, are you interested in kids? Another one, number six, is, like I said, I'm just rambling off here. I just had it. Are you currently divorced? Meaning, was she married before? You know, you don't need to ask her whether she won the divorce proceeding, unless it's fated that she's only a second date. And like I said, both of you have roughly 10 questions, but the rule basically hopefully answer it. But that's kind of the point of the game. Answer, pass, or leave. The whole point is to get as much information as you can about the person that you're with to determine whether or not you're interested in proceeding with the relationship. And, you know, it's important, you know, you can make, you know, have a little fun while you're doing these questions, but you really need to know. And I realize I sound like I'm anti-woman, and I'm not. I'm just, you know, believe you need to know as much as you can before you dive into the relationship. There we go. Numbers 6 to 7, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Are you committed to this relationship? Do you want to get married, or do you just want to have kids? Now, that's a good question. If you know she's not married and she may already have kids from a previous relationship, and you could, you know, find out other stuff. It's just a little fun little way of, you know, small variation of 20 questions. And you get your answers whether she passed, answered, or leave, either way. I think I've said what I wanted to say before. Like I said, I'll put the two videos from Sydney mgtow and then James Yeager on the 10 questions. Now, that's not what his video is called, but that's what I'm calling it. You guys have an awesome day. And remember, I love you, but I can't learn it for you. See y'all. Bye-bye.